Well, Bosco was on my show recently.
Right.
And he said something interesting. He said that there's really a lot of money in the hood right now from these alleged stimulus scams.
Like right now, this whole EDD craze that's going on, like I'm seeing a lot of money in the hood right now.
Well, I was, you talked about, I was telling about the jewelry thing. I got a little sidetracked with you, but what I was saying is I talked to my jeweler. People are now spending more money on jewelry than they ever have before.
It is.
And we had done a story. You report on stupid stories and then you report on the really stupid stories.
Right.
There is a couple, right? And the Instagram page is still up. It's a guy. He's got a video of giving his lady a brand new G-Wagon, with a bow on it. It's like, baby, you've always wanted this. You getting everything. You got the big house. Wait till I get what I get you next week. There's pictures of him. He's wearing Fendi shirts with big chains on it. They're being charged in a $2.5 million stimulus scam.
Wow.
Both facing 20 years. He's apparently on the run.
Both facing 20 years, though.
Yes.
They ain't the only ones out there doing it.
Let me tell you, man, like, I'm hearing these stories. Like, I talked to a jeweler I know, and he's telling me, like, I'm assuming that times are bad right now. People aren't buying jewelry. He said, you would think that, but the exact opposite is happening right now.
Right.
Dudes that, clients I've had that would spend $1,000, $1,500 are coming to be $15,000, $30,000 right now, and they need it right now. Like these designer, websites are sold out of everything. Like,
right.
You're seeing the same thing?
Yeah. It's all around you, especially in the hood. Everybody is getting. One person has a business, but don't have the business.
Right.
And getting all this goddamn money.
SBA loans. Yeah. Fake loans.
Can you be mad at them? Everybody is trying to get their money a certain kind of way. They getting paid. Motherfuckers is out here ain't had a job a day in their life that I know of, but is getting $30,000, $25,000. And as long as they keep doing these checks and giving these checks, they're going to keep making that money.
Oh, yeah. There was actually these two rappers who, made a video about EDD scams. And he said, there was like a line there that said, oh, you got to sell a bunch of cocaine. I just made a claim. And I'm making more than you.
And that's all you got to do.
And they had a video and they're showing the EDD checks in the video. And they're both arrested right now and facing a bunch of years.
And they should be in jail.
Yeah, like a couple 100,000 or
but everybody doing that shit, Vlad.
Everybody doing it.
Paid.
But let me please tell you. Let me please put this out there. The government made these programs because they did not want to see the economy collapse.
Right.
Okay? They knew that if they did not quickly get this money out to the people that really need it,
right,
the U.S. was going to collapse.
But see, they really don't know who need it.
Right. So what they did, and I remember I watched interviews with the guys that were in charge of these programs. They
Right.
said, look, back in the 2007 housing crash, we tried to be extra careful to make sure that the people who really needed the money and deserved it got it. This time around, we're just going to be more heavy-handed and just give it out just to make sure that we're going to be okay, because the government could print money. Literally. They could print more money when they need it.
Right.
But let me tell you, right after, I think in 2008, I got audited by the IRS.
Mm-hmm.
Never been audited before. And I talked to my accountant and he said, I am seeing 10 times the amount of audits that I'm seeing from previous years. Because all that money they dished out, they're going to go get it back.
Right.
So all these people who are scamming, who are taking these fake loans, these fake EDD checks, creating these fake businesses and all that, I'm going to guarantee you that the government, once things start to get back on track, they're going to go connect the dots and they're going to find all the people And
finding
if you
everybody.
could not, this is why Vlad TV never took any of these loans. We're like,
Right.
fuck all that. We're not gonna come back. Oh, y'all didn't really need it. Y'all just, and all these.
Right.
Because not only are they going to take it all back, they're going to charge massive penalties, and there's going to be prison time with it as well.
And it should be.
So all the money that y'all are scamming, y'all better take that money and move to another fucking country with it.
They ain't finna do that.
Okay?
They ain't finna do that.
If you're taking that money and you bought a car with it, or you bought some jewelry, or you got some lipo, or you bought a house.
They should have did that shit a different kind of way, Vlad. Instead of paying the people that's renting the house, pay the landlords.
Mm-hmm.
And then the people still in there.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't accept that money. And then at the end of the day, you taking the money and you going to fuck it off because you ain't got to pay rent.
Right.
Damn dummy, don't you think they going to want their money sooner or later?
Right. Yeah, because right now all the evictions are halted.
Right.
Right. But you know what you're also doing is you're fucking up your rental history.
Exactly.
So after evictions start going back in effect and you get evicted and you're going to go try to get another apartment, no one's going to rent to you.
That's when it's time to buy a house. Motherfuckers got to need a house now because motherfuckers.
Well, but you're also
going
going to wreck your credit in the process because you owe all this back rent.
Exactly.
And you're not going to pay it. Pay. So now your credit score is like 400 and no one's going to rent to you or give you a fucking loan for a house.
Right.
How's that?
Right.
It's all going to fucking catch up. So please, if this is what you're doing, just cut your losses right now.
Exactly.
Because it's going to be a lot worse than what you think it is.
And some people don't mind taking that penitentiary check. They don't mind going to jail for it. But if you ain't doing nothing right with the money, then it's a waste of time. Ain't nobody benefiting. Ain't nobody opening up a business or none of that shit. They fucking the money off. They fucking it off. Why I can't get a goddamn stimulus check? Give me my Social Security. I can't get it. You know what I'm saying? So the people that really need it ain't getting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That part as well.
They sending checks to vacant houses. A fucking vacant house. A motherfucker got the name on the house and he getting a check, coming and pick up 3, 4, 5 checks. What kind of shit is this? But in different people's name. It should be some kind of red light, some kind of flash to come. How many motherfuckers checks is going in this one house? This specific address?
Well, this is what I'm saying. They would rather get the money out to everyone and then figure it out later. Because they want to keep things going.
Well, I can't wait till they send me a check. I need the motherfucker. I really need the motherfucker.